Hello everybody, how are you? This is Michael from Village Island. We will have a booth at BroadcastAsia and I'd like to give you an overview. By the way, our booth would be in Hall 5, it's the 5M108. Come and see what we have on show. So DekTec has this new DTA2110 board. It's a 10G board made to handle multiple HD ST-2110 stream, reception and playout. It's a very cost-effective board. It's even more cost-effective that it actually offloads your processing from the CPU, while other ST-2110 board may actually be more like a standard NIC, costing you CPU cycles. The DekTec board will resolve that problem and therefore make your system more efficient and more cost-effective. Next to the DTA2110, we'll be showing the DTU331, which is the USB universal RF demodulator, so supporting most of the common modulation scheme you have in the broadcast industry. It supports up to 3 GHz. That's amazing what you can do with a laptop today. Thinking that you could actually already do this modulation with the other adapter from DekTec, the DTU315. Now you can do the demodulation with the DTU331. We'll be showing also the DTA2116, which come as a replacement for the 2115B. You know, it's the crisis with the component shortage and the semiconductor parts and components that become more and more expensive and hard to find. So DekTec had to redesign the board to keep satisfying customer for a reasonable price. So here this is the DTA2116. It has a higher bandwidth, goes up to 3 GHz, more throughput, and even have some additional interface for clock synchronization. We'll be showing also the DTA2127, so it's a satellite reception board with a dual RF input connector, supporting actually quad DVB-S2X reception, and it even has an ASI out connector, so you could loop through, you could play back a TS from that connector. And we'll be showing all the SDI board from a dual SDI like the DTA2172 to a 8 SDI like the 2178 board that actually can do up to 2 12G SDI. You have all the choice on the SDI. We'll be showing also the IP port. So next to DekTec, we'll be showing Sencore. In Sencore, a big topic recently has been the Sentra. The Sentra is this new video distribution platform that can run in the cloud or on-premise, made to receive, transmit, and convert all your common internet protocol like SRT, ZigSee, RIST, even HLS or MPEG-2 TS. And so you can manage these multiple streams and you can convert from one to another, but you can also manage redundancy and failover. So a ZigSee stream could be a backup for SRT stream, and you do that while monitoring your stream. It has an intuitive and easy to use web interface and even an advanced REST API if you want to integrate that within a bigger system. So I think we'll be hearing more and more about the Sentra in the future as this get more traction from customer. And with that, we'll be showing the Sencore Impulse 300D, which is a network decoder. So that's a small shoebox type, which you can place in the network on your customer side or at a remote place, and it would take your network feed. It could even take an HLS feed or whatever internet protocol feed and down it, decode it to an SDI or HDMI. And the reverse box is the SCP-2100, so it's a network encoder. It's an encoder you would place for a reasonable price on the remote side or at the customer side. It would take the feed, let's say from an SDI, HDMI, and encode it as H.264 using a powerful quality encoding feed, which you can send back to where you are. That's why it's called a signal collection platform. Actually, it's even more powerful that it can transcode streams. So it will take an ASI or TS over IP stream, decode it, and then re-encode it in H.264. So you can collect a remote content, send it back to you, thanks to the SCP-2100. And again, with the same form factor, you have the SDI2X, which is a 4 HD to 10G conversion box according to ST-2110. It also has an HDMI output connector, so you could monitor your ST-2110 stream on an HDMI display. This is a really cost-effective solution when you think about it. I mean, doing all that, I mean, like 3 or 4 HD to IP conversion for such a low price. It's really interesting. And by the way, this one exists also as OpenGear type box. So from Sencore, you also have the MRD 6000, which is the IRD, very cost-effective professional receiver for 4K HEVC. And I will be showing the VB330V. It's dense TS analyzer or TS monitoring with advanced features such as SCSI monitoring, thumbnail extraction. It's amazing the list of features you can do. You have with this. You can even do actually JPEG-XS over TR07, so JPEG-XS over TS monitoring or analysis thanks to that. There's another analyzer which is the VB440, which is also very interesting but dedicated to ST-2110 or 2022-6 stream that also support JPEG-XS. And that is actually for those high quality, high bitrate streams. So it's not for TS, it's for ST2110 stream mainly. And you can even record and play back, and you can have multiple users with their own tablet connected to the same unit, monitoring concurrently various streams. Very powerful unit. So that's it for Sencore, many things to see. But also for Calian, we'll be showing the decimator, the D4, which is an RF spectrum analyzer with 8 connector, 8 RF connector. You can do carrier monitoring. You can actually raise alarm on levels, but also on advanced monitoring like constellation and MER, thanks to the Embark satellite decoding chip. It's a client server base, so again multiple users can connect to the same unit and do their own monitoring concurrently. And I will be showing Barnfind. So Barnfind, new barn color. It's a small box made to transport HD SDI or 3G SDI or even 12G SDI over optical fiber using CWDM. Thanks to a system of color, you can actually easily build your transport over optical fiber without risking to have conflict of wavelengths. You can cascade unit. Actually, my mother could make such a system without having an engineer degree. It's really easy to use. And we'll be showing, last but not least, Village Island product and the Vico 4LXS, which is the SDI to IP conversion unit. In one IU, you can do 2 HD or 4K or 8K. It's using the Interpix JPEG-XS visually lossless compression to transport your content in a quality way without any delay, and you can even do cascade encoding, decoding without losing your quality. So basically, you work like if you would be in uncompressed, but you don't know it's compressed thanks to the JPEG-XS. This product has a lot of interest and traction from the market, not only in Japan but Asia and Europe and US. So we are happy to show it here in Singapore as well. And we'll be showing the Flex Viewer or multi-viewer system, which we've sold for more than 100 systems. So that's it, a lot of things to see. Please come enjoy your booth and join us for a beer if you like. We'll be seeing you there. Cheers.